Good afternoon, guys. There was a pregnant pause then because I wondered what time of the day it was. To look at my watch. It's midday. So I suppose I should be saying good afternoon to you. We're starting today. I just felt like going out for a drive, so this is one of my favourite places to come to have a drive. So I thought, why not video it while I'm here? Yeah, so we're at the end of Trewellard. And we'll go back this way. Always a little bit tricky coming out of this road here. Hope everyone's been doing well. I'll be glad to know my allergies are in full swing. So that'll mean nose running, sounding like Bon Jovi at times, and having a blocked nose and maybe a little bit of a headache. But it doesn't matter. Sun's out. Birds are tweeting. Whatever it is they do, they're out doing that. Let's see how many double-decker buses we can meet face on today. Not literally. That would be very good. A weird thing happened a few days ago. I lost a subscriber. I went down to 46, and then like a day later, or a day or two later, they came back. Look, there's the first double-decker bus. Now, I don't know if it's the same person that had problems with their profile, whatever you call it, you know, their account, and then logged back in and then resubscribed. I don't know. But whoever you are, thank you. You know, if you want to drop a comment down in the comment section, feel free. I like to hear from people. Plus, you know, constructive criticism, that's nice too. For some reason I can smell banana. Like banana milkshake. Weird. I think we'll go along here and then go through a little bit of St Ives, maybe, and then on to Hale. You can stay with me for as long as you like. On my last video saying, mentioning how bumpy in places the video is probably going to turn out, it actually turned out quite well. I suppose it's just random luck. I mean, these roads are fairly bumpy, so we'll just have to see on the preview. I have to be on the lookout today for cyclists as well. Now, sometimes you'll meet a bus coming through here. Because like I said, these lanes originally were just designed for horses and carts. You know, back then they weren't tarmacked. You know, they were just trails, I suppose. Tracks. Yes, tracks. I'll speed it up a little bit. The quicker I get through here, the better. One of the narrower sections of the St Just St Ives Road. Up there on the hill you can see an old mine working. Apparently somebody still lives in that house. Imagine the views, but imagine when it's really rough weather in the middle of winter. That's quite hard to say. Yeah, I imagine it's quite bleak up there in the middle of winter. I've got air conditioning directed to the back of my phone to stop that overheating. Apparently lithium cells don't like the heat. Who'd have thunk it? Oh, that's a real pheasant. It didn't look real. Don't know if anybody saw that. Surprisingly, and I know I'm going to eat my words, it's fairly quiet out here. I thought it'd be busier than this. The Atlantic is nice and blue today. I don't know if the wild horses will be out today. They're usually hanging around near the mine workings. I was going to say wine workings. Imagine a load of drunk horses hanging around there. I imagine this is a great road for biking. But he's having a whale of a time. Now, braking like that normally means there's a car coming the other way, so I'll just make things easier and wait here. Have a little drink. See, telepathic. It looked like a woman from Murder, She Wrote. Was it Angela Lansbury was driving that? See, that's why these put these little wider sections in. The road will open up a little bit now. Oh. Normally when you do this, there's another one coming, and then another, and then another. And that's going to be a thing with my summer videos. Some of it is going to be sat in traffic, and some of it is going to be, you know, reversing for not being unpolite, but for people that don't like to reverse. Speed up over the cattle thing here. Makes it smoother if you go faster. There we go, over these. It's a lot of, because people are on holiday, and so people aren't really that sharp. You know, and why not? They're on a break. So you're just going to kind of take into account that people's attention is elsewhere. Now the horses aren't here. Normally they're around this area. They're just stood in the middle of the road. Another bike. That's what you want for these roads. My sports bike. Sporty. Sporty, that is. Now I've always come out here just for a drive, you know, just to think, you know. It's good for the soul. Right, another cattle grid down here, so we'll nip over this. If you go, the slower you go over it, the worse it is. So just keep the speed up a little bit. There you go. I'll keep, although some of you have, you know, most of you have probably seen this route before, I'll just keep muttering away at the places I'm passing through for the, you know, new people that have shown up, the new subscribers, because they might like to know where I am. To get loads of little places like this. See, he's a local, he knows what he's doing, and literally this road is passing through the middle of someone's farm. There always used to be a really old black and white sheepdog who would just lie down on the side there on the grass. That's a nice little wave. That's nice, you know, people on holiday and they're in a good mood. Yeah. Hello, Mr. Cow. Or are you Mrs. Cow? You're Mrs. Cow, okay. Sorry about the hand there. I'm just checking the temperature of my phone. I keep forgetting that the lens is on this side. Because I'm a real amateur. I'm an amateur. And layby here. Oh, thank you. I'll give them my wobbly, you know, like, woo, truck driver wave. See, still sharp. Sharp as a thistle. Oh. Okay, alright. Can you just walk around there? Oh well. Luckily my sinuses aren't off yet. That's really annoying. It feels like you're going around squinting at everybody. What does it is, I don't know if you see it on the side of the road there, the road just becomes rough. The top surface is eroded away by tractors mainly, and buses. And, well, you know, traffic in general, even me, you know. And it just makes the surface a bit sandpapery. Papery? Can't pronounce my words today. You got a little lay-by here. If there's nothing coming, you make a dash for the next one. Lay-by here. I mean, you will get some, let's say, silly people, and they'll come barreling through here a million miles an hour, you know, thinking that there's nothing coming the other way, and you really have to take that into account. It's a real shame I can't have the radio on. What is on at the moment? I suppose a few seconds.
Electricians will soon find themselves paying the higher rate of tax in what's been called the biggest tax rise in the 1970s. Since the 70s, a prominent think tank
tax raising.
a fifth of all taxpayers will shortly be in the 40p income tax bracket.
As if we're all not skint enough. I mean, we pay road tax. Can somebody enlighten me as to where that goes? Because our roads, it doesn't go on our roads. You know when you're getting a little bit more mature in your years, when you start listening to Radio 2. Well, he's maxing the extreme. Caught up with somebody. Look at that view. There's a house down there. Imagine living in that. This, what we're seeing in front of us, is a load of cows. That is a lot of cows. No, actually, we're seeing Zeno. It's the Von Trapps. Now that's Zeno down there. There's a legend of a mermaid of Zeno that swims around off the coast. Or used to. You know, if that was true, she'd be about 200-300 years old by now. A lot of cyclists out today. Yeah, there we go, Zeno. It's a small village, you've got some cafes, there's a church there. There's not really a lot there. Tourists do come here. It's mainly because they've heard of the legend of the Mermaid of Zeno. And normally it's a place that they just come to when they're on the way to St. Just or Land's End. And now we've got the midges. The midges are out. Wow, nice old car. It's a tiny little fishing boat just off the coast out there. It's just a little yellow dot. He's probably come from St. Ives. This is a bumpy section along here, so I don't know how the video is going to play out on this one. My hand in the sun and my arm by extension are burning and it's 17 degrees. Check the back of my phone without putting my finger over the lens. Feels okay. Yeah. This person in front's probably wondering why I'm making all these hand gestures. Just checking the cool air on my phone. I mean, really, this is a road that you don't want to drive quick on. Well, because if you're not a very good driver or not confident enough, it can bite you in the bum. And B, you just don't want to. You just want to take it in. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, if you came off here, yeah, not good. I used to stop where that car is there, have a pasty, or some water. I don't really do fizzy pop, it just bloats me out. My arm is burning. Wow. It's normally what happens. I'll have one tanned arm and a tanned hand at the end of summer, and the other one's white. But yeah, that's the Atlantic there. I'm probably stating the obvious. We're not far from St. Ives now. Probably 2-3 miles. and I can see a double-decker bus. All the way up on the hill. I don't know why, but this bit always reminds me of Germany. I suppose it's because of the pine trees. I love Germany. I want to go back there one day. I mean, rather sadly, quite a few weeks ago now, I met a German guy on a game that I play, and I mentioned that I lived in Germany. He said, yeah, unfortunately it's not really like you probably remember it anymore. Because I mean, this was over 40 years ago. There's a nod to my age. And no, I'm not in my 60s. But yeah, you remember things differently when you're a kid, don't you? I'm just going to hold my hand by the air conditioning vent a minute because it's burning. Anyone who's seen Dean, where she goes, "Put your hand in the box." That's what my hand feels like right now. And if you haven't seen Dune, you've got to watch it. It's brilliant. But make sure you watch the modern one, not the Dino De Laurentiis 80s one. It's alright, but it's yeah, it gets a few things wrong. And I'm prattling on about Dune. Well, it looks like we're going to reach the double-decker bus before it actually pulls out. There's a double entendre there somewhere. You know. Right. Oh, cyclists. No bus driver? Is he having a break or something? Or is it broken? The normal thing is for carrier buses to break down. I don't know why I'm looking for them up there, like he's taking them on a tour or something. Up here you can see the igneous rock formations. Never really been a massive car person myself. You know, look at all these BMWs go by. You know, never really into cars when I was younger, but I've always thought the cars are one of the best inventions. All right, they're not that great for the environment, but the freedom they give you. I mean, it's like that same thing when you get your first push bike. You know, the freedom that you feel when you're an adult, and then you get a car and you think, I can go anywhere. Well, not overseas, unless your car, you know, floats. But yeah, I was just looking. Oh, I live all the way over there, and now I'm here. I know it's a silly thing to say, but right down through some Ives, I think. And through Corpus Bay. And I think I'll end it there. I think I'll end the video there. I don't want to make it too long. I was going to video Hale, but Hale is just going to be busy. It's a lot of traffic, waiting in traffic. I think there's a set of lights there, so I don't want to. I don't want people to be sat there through that. That's not very entertaining, is it? lot of new houses gone up, especially in the top of St Ives. Wow. I've lived all over St Ives. I've lived up the top here. I've lived Rosewell Cottages in the middle. I've lived in a tiny little cottage down by the sea near the island. Got to watch bikers, because I've got a bike here coming up on my inside. Luckily he's turning off to the left, but I have had bikes undertake me, which is a bit naughty. You know, it's like car drivers. There's good drivers and bad drivers. There's good bikers and bad bikers. I've just got a thin top on. I really don't know why people are wearing coats and stuff. You know, it's a bit too warm for that. St Ives can be quite confusing, you know, for holiday makers, because it is laid out kind of strangely. God, this could do with a bit of resurfacing. Ah, it's a bus. At least it's not a double-decker. Bit of science here for you. The James Webb telescope has discovered objects that are apparently existing past the point where the Big Bang happened. So they're kind of saying that the Big Bang never really happened, and they're saying that they're galaxies which formed roughly 380 million years after the Big Bang, which just isn't long enough. Sorry if you're not into this, but what I think they might be looking, or could be looking at, is other universes. They haven't gone down that theory yet, probably because it's a really thick, stupid theory, but maybe they are looking at other universes. Oh, bumpy, bump, bump. Turn the aircon up a little bit. Keep my phone nice and cool. I mean, I saw that the sun was out today and I wanted to do a video, so I thought I'd grab my phone and take you along for the ride. You know, I hope you liked it. A little bit more, yeah. little bit more of Corpus Bay. Two! Let's go and ram these massive objects down the centre of St Ives. Atlantic Studios there on the left. That used to be a garage. I don't know why I'm telling you that, but yeah. Oh, how times have changed. This guy's put his indicator on. Oh, right. I was going to say, are you turning off anywhere? Well, this is going to be a big file to upload. My hands stopped burning. God. Yeah, this is Corpus Bay. This is the this is where you come if you're wealthy. Oh, lights. Go on, change now. I know, reach for the water bottle. There you go. See? Anyway guys, I hope you liked this video. Remember to like, comment, subscribe, and if you want to. Hope the rest of your day, evening is brilliant, and as always, take care. I'll see you again guys. Cheers.